Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, guys. Today I just think that maybe it makes sense to take a look at the New Zealand dollar because we haven't taken a look at it since the February probably, and the market right now comes to a significant resistance area that could trigger some meaningful retracement down on the daily chart, on the weekly chart. Also, guys, today will be European Central Bank meeting. That's why I think that it doesn't make sense to take a look right now on the euro currency. On the Great British Pound, the setup that we have discussed yesterday is still valid, so market indeed has shown minor retracement, now is returning back to the upward direction. On the Japanese yen, also the same, so as we have said about the possible upward action, this market currently still stands with it and shows the double repo action and the upward continuation with the potential butterfly on the Japanese yen. That's why currently we have the time to take a look at something else, and today it will be the New Zealand dollar. So every time when we talk on the New Zealand dollar in our weekly research, we also take a look at the dairy products, on the dry milk futures, on other dairy products. Take a look at the forecasting by the analysis on the perspective of the dairy market. So because this is the major export good for New Zealand, and it has the big relation and the correlation with the New Zealand dollar. I mean the dry milk in particular. The futures of the dry milk stands for in a tight correlation with the New Zealand dollar. And the recent acceleration here that we see mostly has been driven by the rising of the prices on the dry milk, and the futures of the dry milk. That has become the reason why the New Zealand dollar has taken the new top here. But this was relatively expected because our analysis, in fact, has started even last year in August. Because this is not, guys, just an occasional level. So that was the oversold on the monthly chart and the major fib support. And when the market has hit it, recall our analysis, we said, well, expect some significant bounce here. I will show you the monthly chart. Here it is. As you can see, that was hitting. Also, guys, this was an agreement. It's ABC top 1618 extension. As soon as market has completed it, we said be prepared for upward retracement. Yes, this was the long-term perspective and has taken for a considerable period of time. So you can see it's almost more than the half of the year. This retracement stands in progress, but the direction we've got right here. So what we have right now, here we have ABCD pattern in progress. The part of the ABCD was some kind of the Gartner's triple to buy. So first upward bounce, ABCD retracement, upward continuation. Take a look that the CD leg is a bit flatter than AB. It means that when the market will reach this target of this pattern, it could be a real significant retracement down. It's difficult to say what particular retracement will be, but probably about 200-300 pips it should be. So it's approximately at minor minimum it should reach the 3/8 support from this low to this top. It's approximately 300 pips to the downside. This is also a very significant level. It means that here we have to watch for possible reversal patterns that could lead us to take the scalp short position, if we could call it the scalp on the weekly chart, or better to say the position for a retracement down. Also, you can see this will be very significant resistance. So as this was the support and agreement, as here will be the resistance and agreement. So we have here the completion point of this EB equals CD pattern right at the fib resistance level 71.60. This is 618 resistance from this top to this low. It's major resistance area. Also take a look, market will be very close to the daily weekly overbought So will be additional resistance. So that's why the chances that this bounce down will start are not small. Also, as you can see, here is the natural support resistance area. So you could take a look. Here was the previously support. Market has moved up from it, then dropped down. Now it will be the resistance again. So we are coming to the important level. Here, guys, you could see why we every time take a look at the high time frame chart, because this lets us to see where we are in the big picture. Because if you just take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart, you just can't imagine that market in reality stands very close to a very strong resistance, because on the 4-hour time frame chart you just miss this level, because you will not shift the chart on the 4-hour time frame to the April of 2015. It's too far to get this level. But taking a look at the weekly chart, you definitely see that market stands at the eve of the significant retracement here to the downside, and you should be prepared for that. So what we have on the daily chart. On the daily chart, I do not plot any levels because everything we have on the weekly chart. What is really interesting here is this pattern, because this reversal pattern, and it has the special meaning for us, since we need the reversal pattern that could let us to take the short position after the market will hit the major target. So as you can see, market already has hit the 127 extension, now stands in minor retracement. Also, as you can see, market has tested the monthly pivot resistance 1 and now stands in minor bounce. So what we need to get, we need to get another leg up. So market will hit 1618 target of this butterfly. Why? Because on the weekly chart, as you can see, market hasn't quite reached the 7113 area. So that's the target. 7119 13. So let's call it 7115 area. So so it hasn't quite reached it. So that's why we need another leg up, slightly higher, when the market could reach this target finally. This also will be very close to the daily everybody also. As this pattern will be formed, maybe market will form here the head and shoulders or something of that sort. It's also possible. But the butterfly has really special meaning for us here. And we should continue to watch for market, since market stands very close to the final swing up, where it could reach finally the target on the weekly chart. On the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, market right now stands at retracement down. Since we have the V shape of the retracement, it's probably will take later the shape of some kind of the ABCD pattern down. Here, I think that market should not show too deep retracement, because this is if we expect the continuation to the next butterfly target, market should not show very significant retracements. Probably should be limited by the 3/8 support of the whole butterfly action to the upside. And this indeed will be not really a bad level, since as you can see, this will be 6920, 6940 confluence support on the 4-hour time frame chart. This will be also natural support resistance area. So we'll take a look whether this will be any pivots here. Just missed the bottom. Let's take a look what we have. Probably not. So I could already have passed through the weekly pivots. So probably we do not need them. Monthly pivot stands lower. So this will be the confluence, and if market will take the shape of some kind of the ABCD pattern, that's very often happens. In this case, we also will get some kind of the agreement. So that's the first level that we should watch for, is potential and final point of this retracement down, and where we should watch for further upward continuation to the next destination point. But for us, guys, mostly it's interesting not to take in the long position right now, although this also could be done. But for us, it's mostly interesting the completion of this butterfly and hitting finally 7115 target. As soon as this will happen, we could take the short-term short position with the target around 69 or something of that sort. So it's for 3/8 support, so will be right, or even lower, 68. This will be probably somewhere in this area. It should be the target. It's around monthly pivot point. So this will be not bad trade if we will get the completion of all conditions that we need for taking the short position.